make it a better place. It'll take creation, imagination. Try to draw outside the line.
Hi, this is Mary from Mary's Stamping Happenings, and today is There's a Card Thursday. And I'm going to be showing you a cute little card. This is the card I'm going to be making today, and I showed you some of the tips on Tips and Techniques Tuesday, what I did with the corner rounder edges or corners that we cut off with the envelope punch board. But we're going to be making the rest of this card today. And what we're going to need is, in cardstock, we're going to need Coastal Cabana, 5.5 by 8.5. We're going to need just a scrap piece of Coastal Cabana. We're going to need, we're going to be using the Maritime Designer Series paper, and we're going to need a piece 5.25 by 4. We're going to need our Coastal Cabana, our Lost Lagoon ink, and we're going to be also using the 2014-2016 in color markers. We're also going to be needing a piece of Whisper white cardstock. I've got a piece here, 1 inch by 5, but you're going to be cutting it down, so you're also going to be needing your Stampin Trimmer. You're going to be I am going to be using something to say. I'm going to be using the thank you from that, and I'm going to be using the C Street. I'm going to be using the little fishies and also the banner. You're also going to be needing the frame, shaker frames, and you're going to be needing some Stampin Dimensionals and also some glue dots. And you're going to be needing a piece of window sheet. I usually cut mine 2.5 by 2.5. You're also going to be needing your modern label punch and your 1 3/4 inch circle punch. Now what we're going to do is, we've already made the shaker frame, and what I did to this is I took the fishies and I stamped those in Lost Lagoon on the Coastal Cabana 8.5 by 5.5. Then I put the shaker frame in and put the scrap from all of the corner rounding stuff I've done. This one is blue. You can use any colors, but they look like fish now. And then I put punched out the circle from the with the 1 3/4 and put this on it, and I put double dimensional so it raises up enough so it looks like it's the same height, so you don't have it curving or anything like that. So that part we did in the Tips and Techniques. If you want to see that, you can hit my Tips and Techniques, and it's called Tips and Techniques for Corner Rounding Scraps. So what we're going to be doing now is we're going to be taking our Whisper white, and we're going to be taking our flag and our new in color markers. I just love these. I love these in colors. I wasn't too hepped up on Hello Honey. I think that's what it's called, but it sits there and it works on you. I kind of like it now. So we're going to just take these and, oops, get them all over, yes. And I'm just going to color in alternately all of the flags, and then I'm going to stamp them. So, and it doesn't really matter what you start with. You can start with whatever color you want. You're going to use some of them twice and some of them once. But so if you have a favorite color, you may want to use that one first because you'll come back to it. See, not paying attention, not paying attention. Actually, I was thinking, I did the top of that one and tried to do it over and didn't do it. Blackberry Bliss. Doesn't Blackberry Bliss just sound so yummy? Then we're going to go Tangelo Twist again. And then Mossy Meadow. And Hello Honey. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to just huff on it. And I'm going to, now I'm just going to, let me put these all back. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut it down a little because we really don't need it that big. You could go, if you did want it that long, you can go over and over and over it. So it's the entire 5 inches, and then it go totally across the top of the page if you'd like that. But I am really not, maybe if I embossed it, I would want it over the top of the page, but I don't think so, not now. So I'm going to cut these edges off first. Can you see me? No, you can't because this is off the side. And put it right there. And then I think I'm just going to cut this down just slightly. And how I do that when it won't line up with the bumpers, what I'll do is I'll line up a straight edge on either the bottom, and then I'm going to hold this, or I'll line it up on one of the sides. And like, no, that's too much. So I'm going to line it right up there, right to the edge of that. Then I'm going to take that, drop this off. Then I'm just going to take the card again, and I'm just going to put a couple of, I'm not doubling these, I'm just going to put single Stampin Dimensionals on this, so you don't have a double one. You use the double on the back of the Designer Series paper. I love this Designer Series paper, and now I think I'm going to be doing a lot of these. Okay, and I'm just going to put the banner flags up there, just like that. Then with my scrap and my Costal Cabana, I'm going to take my thank you from the Something to Say. I'm just going to hit the thank you, take the modern label punch, punch it out, take some more Stampin Dimensionals. Now you don't have to do thank you. You could do a happy birthday. This would be a nice kid's birthday. You can do thinking of you, wishing you were here, or anything that'd do it. Just a little saying there. And I'm just going to put that right like that. There's Card Thursday. Thanks for visiting, and happy stamping.